Little Rock. There we go, you're up. And on deck, I'm going to have Peggy from Little Rock with funding of nonprofits in general. But first, Lynn from Little Rock.
Thank you both for being here. Appreciate it. I think this has been answered from the other side, or from my perspective, that you all have voted for increased defense spending. My understanding is that some of that money is going to take away from money that could be spent on national parks or funding national parks or national wildlife areas. I know you responded to me, I'm sure I wrote to you, you did, about and the other thing is punning in the Alaskan that. So I'd like for you all to address that in general terms.
Yeah, thanks, Lynn. And so President Trump, it's true, has proposed, as he campaigned on, to increase levels of defense spending, and he proposed how he would pay for it so it would not increase the deficit. And that hasn't really formally come to Congress yet in the form of his budget. It will shortly. Here in May, he will propose a full budget of what he proposes and recommends to Congress that spending is increased on and what it would be cut. And so you're attuned to that because he did propose certain domestic spending cuts, and I don't have them memorized, but I'm sure some of them were potentially in some aspects, not across the board, but some aspects of the national parks. I've been a long time, 45, almost 50 year now, outdoorsman and someone who has worked all my career in promoting outdoor recreation, our national parks, our wilderness areas. When I was a staffer in the Senate, I helped write the bill and get passed that created the wilderness areas in Arkansas, including Flatside Wilderness, the best one in the 2nd Congressional District. So I hear what you're saying. When it comes to Congress, it's up to us to look at that and make actual recommendations on how to make those spending changes. Plus, President Trump has been talking about with the Senate and the House an extensive infrastructure spending bill. And in part of that, he includes actually the National Park Service as a part of the place to get some of that infrastructure spending, and cited just in the last couple of weeks, Ryan Zinke, the new Interior Secretary, went to the Memorial Bridge between Arlington Cemetery and downtown Washington to put it, try to come up with a plan to fix it because there are pieces of it falling in the Potomac River, and that is part of the National Park Service. So I think our president is sensitive to this issue, but it has to come to Congress, and let's see how we can do. But thank you for asking the question we asked my senators.
Lynn, I'll just elaborate on what we wrote to you. So, for our military, you don't have to listen to me or to French Hill, you don't have to listen to Donald Trump, you don't have to listen to anyone who's elected to office in Washington. You can listen to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the vice chairman, and the four services. They would tell you that we are operating on a knife's edge right now. We have aircraft that can't fly over Iraq and Syria and fight against the Islamic State. We have ships that are not deploying. We have soldiers and Marines who are not able to get time on the range to qualify with their weapons or qualify as small units in tactical training. They've said for the longest time that we are starting to hollow out our military. And given the chaos that we see all around the world, I simply agree with them that we have to fund our military adequate to the strategy
here screaming.
The threats we face. We have to do that first.
Girl in the
just like we're
hair.
Now, that doesn't mean that that's the only priority. And as Rich said, our national parks and our national forests that we have here are vital. They're not just vital for conservation purposes, but for the enjoyment that our kids get from them, whether they're in downtown Hot Springs or whether they're floating the Buffalo River. And I'm committed, like French is, to protecting those national parks, those national forests, not just the ones we have here in Arkansas, but the great natural beauty this country has all around our continent.
Well, I would just say that everybody here, conservative, progressive, no matter what your stripe, you're witnessing something that we all have to have at our tables and civilly discuss, which are the priorities of spending in this country. What we are talking about, is spending about $1 trillion goes to the domestic spending in this country and the defense spending in this country. Basically, everything we think of as spending is roughly in that $1 trillion. But 3/4 of spending, this government spends $4.5 trillion. 4.5 trillion. And so we have to, over the long haul, get our spending in line and make long-term reforms in order to defend this country and build the roads, take care of the parks that we need to, because we love those as Americans.
All right, I got